Expensive Auckland. You know, just today, I just wanted to see a chiropractor or physiotherapist. Man, just imagine the price of a physiotherapist here. Only they will just give you some massage. Excuse me. They will give you some exercise recommendation, and they're going to charge you $60 for that, right? And also you have to book an appointment for that. Again, if you're looking for massage and stuff like that, I don't know how good they are. They will still charge like $60 to $70 an hour. Well, it's still understandable. You are in a bad situation. You have back pain, uh, hip pain, neck pain, or something like that. So you're gonna go to them and try to find a solution. Just imagine recommending some exercises cost you $60, and like you don't even know that they're going to help you to what extent. There's nobody's going to guarantee you anything. And then I was like, well, I'll just call a chiropractor then if they are better. Now chiropractor used to be way cheaper a few years ago, way cheaper. I remember I had a chiropractor. He fixed my neck, I think neck or something. Only $70. It was the first visit, without any, and then the next visit was $50 or something. It was way cheaper. But now, with I have like a ACC, which means if you have an injury during work, you get a little bit of government compensation, which is called ACC. With that, even they're not getting any discount. They're charging almost $100 just for the initial consultation, And in the initial consultation, when I'm talking about that chiropractor I saw a few years ago for $70, he walked to me for at least half an hour, right? But now what's happening is this: you pay $100 or $90, whatever, which they call quote unquote initial consultations, which is nothing much, just ask you a few questions, check your past history of past medical history about, especially if you have something major illness, accidents and stuff like that, and they'll just do like hardly 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes chiropractor stuff, and that's like $100. And the next visit would be is $60, right? But they're going to charge you $30 to $40 depending on how much the ACC part of the government pays, right? Well, I just paid whatever $40, and you know how long the session is? They just only do for 10 to 15 minutes. Like, come on, man! Like, that's like kind of nothing, man. What are you going to fix a person in 10 to 15 minutes? Like, I think somebody or companies, or I don't know who's running the show, but they're kind of really, I think it's kind of ripping people off. It's like, sorry I have to say that, $100 just for one consultation, and then $60 or $70 for like 10 to 15 minutes. What are you gonna do with that? Like, will you make somebody's back all right with that? Like, come on, like 10 15 minutes is nothing. Like, I have my physiotherapist who had a registered clinic, and he had like heaps of clients back in India. He moved here, and I see him, right? He walks with me. We just kind of have a chat, and he walks with me an hour, right? An hour, and he knows so much therapy that none of these people in New Zealand knows. And he really charges me like less than any of the numbers that I mentioned to you. Like, I was like, come on, this city is going to the point where people are getting more greedier, and rich are getting richer, and poor people are getting more poorer, right? I mean, it has gone to such an extent that I have to say it out, man. I don't like to complain, but when it comes to the point where the wages are not enough, and it's people are facing difficulties, and even these guys are not even covered by the government compensation, which people can get if they're injured. So it's and doesn't mean that they make you better, right? It's like I really feel like what is happening? What is happening in the city? You know, it's not supposed to be that expensive, right? And yeah, I just feel like medical, the whole medical system is of Auckland and New Zealand is kind of really a profit making machine. Like I have met people, and she has been just a receptionist in a dental center, and she mentioned that people pay up to 1 to 3 grand, $3,000 just to fix the teeth of their dog or cat. Of like, wow, that's a lot of money. I mean, I ain't got money to fix my tooth, so dental is another thing. It's extremely, extremely expensive, extremely, and it's like it's kind of a business. I mean, well, look, it's whatever the medical field is. Not too much interested whether they make money or not at the moment. I just only interested is when can my problem solve. And when it's too much when I can't afford it, it's like, come on, there must be some other solutions. Yeah, I mean, we are getting a lot of things from overseas, like especially from China and stuff like that. So I do believe that also we get some doctors and medical professionals from other parts of the world to make things more cheaper. That's what I expected. Otherwise, it's really hard, to survive if you are really all by yourself, doing a job, and paying the bills and everything else. It's just if you have just $1 extra cost, it will shake you, right? And the podcast before I already mentioned about the job market. So yeah. So, anyways, I won't talk too much on this. Just letting you know that it's very expensive. The medical can be very expensive. Yes, thankful to the government. It's a lot of mostly the government hospitals are almost free. You can get a GP and test and everything almost free. And thanks to the government, they really look after you on that. But when you go to any specialist like chiropractors, other type of stuff, that's like not like a general treatment. So it can be way way expensive, beyond, and even talk about it. They talk about the glasses, man. The spectacle glasses, the lens, they're way expensive here. Like, man, they're charging like the one that I got, from overseas, it cost me like roughly $100, right? It's a really good quality frame and lens. The same thing, if you buy it here, it costs you $800, right? And man, the doctors are charging. A lot of countries, the doctors never charge you. They're not doctors actually. They're optician or whatever they call it, optimist or whatever. They don't charge. It's free. You just get a lens. They will just help you with the test. Man, I think it's too much. Too much. I don't know. It's just keep it simple. Keep it easy. So, anyways. All type of things like medical ones, unless some specialists are also very expensive, but GP is almost free. You can avail here, which is really good. I have to say that. If you there's a lot of things that are really good here in that sense that the government helps with that. So that's really appreciated. But well, okay. I hope that helps you and gives you an idea of what to expect when you're here. And make sure you're healthy. Don't get injured. Take care of your body. I repeat that again. take care of your body is very important here, right? If something happens to your body, it's not, doctors are not available all the time. There's so many patients there and so less doctors here, so take care of the body, be healthy, eat healthy, do exercises every day, and don't overwork your body. Okay. All right, I might do one more presentation, or sorry, podcast about how to be a bit healthy, which I think might help you. All right then. Hope this podcast give you some idea what to expect here, and enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, bye.